All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys? It's Pihcam with HuddleGG, and in today's video, we're going to talk about how we can easily bomb cover 4 quarters and cover 4 palm style defenses over the top for one play touchdowns. Now, the way that we're going to do this is by utilizing different stack alignments that we can find in the game, but also of ones that we can create in the game as well. So the first play we're going to talk about is going to be in double stack, and it's going to be the easiest one to run because we don't have to do anything special on this play really to get the alignment how we want it to be. Okay, so we're going to come out in double stack, and we want to come out in the play 4 verticals. Okay, so this is what our base play looks like in double stack 4 verticals, and obviously we are in cover 4 quarters here with match turned on. Okay, now what you'll see is we have a unique alignment to each side of the field here really, but you'll see how we have a stack, but it's more wide, right? If you're looking at a gun tight or a gun bunch, you have receivers stacked in those bunches, but they're close to the line and they're close to the middle of the field. Here we have them split out more wide, which is what we're looking for. Okay, and what we're going to do is really you just need your outside receiver going vertical, which would be the B here, and then you need your A going straight down the field. Okay, and obviously in 4 verticals here, we don't have to do anything to set that up to those 2 receivers. Now, the one thing that we do need to do is you do need to have your running back on this side of the field, and what we're going to do is we're going to put him on a curl route. Okay, that is all we have to do, and what you're going to see is we're going to get A wide open over the top for a touchdown time and time again. And I cannot tell you how many times I've ran this year when people are trying to run cover 4 quarters and palms against me. Okay, so I'll show you here. We'll do it one more time, then we'll go into replay just to see what happens. And again, all we need to do on this play is just put the, again, running back on that curl, and then we can run it just as is. And we're going to get this guy wide open over the top time and time again. It is going to be effective 100% of the time. Going to be an easy touchdown for you. Now, the reason that this works is for some reason with the alignment of these guys stacked out wide, the safety doesn't do a very good job of recognizing once the running back's on this curl. See how he bites to the middle? He's going to do this time and time again. Not exactly sure why he does this because he shouldn't be doing this at all. But based off the alignment that we can create here, we will get this animation very consistently. Okay, and now he's kind of stuck in no man's land. It looks like he wants to go back to guard that tight end right here, but then he jumps back down on the running back as well. And then at this point, there's nothing he can do, and he's already beat over the top for the easy touchdown. Okay, now the easy way to tell if your opponent's in match when you run this is just focusing on this tight end to the side that we're trying to throw to, right? If he immediately runs to the middle of the field, you're going to have this wide open over the top time and time again. Okay, so right when I say hike as the offensive player here, I'm looking at this safety, and if he takes these steps to the center of the field, I know every single time they're in match coverage, and I know that I'm going to have this A over the top, because what you'll see is the outside receiver going vertical will pull this corner down, and now we have the separation we need over the top to throw it to this guy here in the slot. For that, again, easy one play touchdown. Okay, so like I said, in this double stack out of verticals, very simple. We could do that time and time again, and you can see again 3 in a row there. I've showed you all of them are very, very easy scores to get in. Now, the one thing that we can do that not a lot of people will be ready for, and where we can really throw our opponent off, because if we come out and double stack and do this once or twice a game, they're going to know what we're in. Obviously, there's not a lot of route combinations out of double stack that we can utilize. So we really want to create this out of other formations, okay? So if we are in another formation like spread, what you'll see is in spread slot here in the Arizona Cardinals playbook, we can actually create a stack that's more out wide, okay? And what we're going to do is we're just going to motion this outside receiver in. But first, we want to put him on a comeback, okay? So if you're motioning an outside receiver to create a stack like we're going to be doing here, you do want to make sure you put him on a vertical route first, because you won't get the same hot routes once you move him into the slot. I do like the comeback the best here. I think this is the most consistent and effective way to run this. So we're going to put him on a comeback. We're going to motion him in. And now you see how we have these guys stacked to the right side of the screen, and they're still split out more wide, right? They're not right against the offensive tackle. They're not in a bunch or a tight set. They're just aligned in a stack alignment more wide outside of those numbers, okay? Once we're here, we're going to try to create the same thing we had in 4 verticals with the A and the running back. So we're going to put the A on a streak down the field, and we want to put the running back on a curl, okay? Once we do this, it's going to be the same exact concept that we were just running out of double stack. Right, we have the stack to the outside, we have the A and the B going vertical. We want to get the B to pull that outside corner down, so that's why I like the comeback here. And then we obviously have that running back on the curl, which helps affect the safety's movement and really get that tight end over the top for the free touchdown. Okay, so if we say hike here, you'll see that guy ran to the middle. Now, it's not going to be as wide open as the double stack just because the alignment is a little bit different, but you can see that we still are able to get him over the top for that easy touchdown. Okay, I'll run this again. You could even put him on a fade route if you want to get him a little more outside versus streak. And a fade is going to work just as well and maybe even better at times. So again, we're going to do that, put the running back on the curl. And you can see here, we have this guy wide open over the top. And like I said, if you're creating the stack yourself, the safety is going to be in a little bit better position than he will be against double stack, but he's still not going to be in position nearly well enough to make a play on this ball, right? And you'll see here, this safety, again, is the guy we're really attacking with this concept. And when we say hike, you see how he still takes those false steps towards the center of the field? Right here, he kind of tries to play it a little bit better, but we're still 5 to 6 yards ahead of him, and this is an easy touchdown. Even if they have knockouts, zone KOs on that player, it does not matter. He is not going to be able to hit you and get that ball to knock out. So again, like I said, you can really see that you're able to create this out of another formation as well. So you don't just have to have double stack, but if you go into your playbook and really mess around and see if you can create these stack alignments like we do here in this spread, you're going to be able to utilize this route combination to really attack cover 4 quarters and cover 4 palms deep down the field. And like I said, it's going to be a very easy touchdown for you. And I want to show you real quick why that comeback route is important for us when we're creating it on our own. And like I said, with this comeback is going to pull this corner down, right? We could run this on a streak, and the tight end's still going to possibly be open, but this corner will also be running down the field covering number 10, and he may be able to affect the route to the tight end, right? There's not a lot of separation between these guys, so once he gets to this top of this route here, we want him to break it back and really hold this corner down to allow him not to get over the top and help out on this tight end, right? So that's why we do that, because if we would do something like a fade route to that guy as well, what you'll see here, if we ran something like this, is there will be times where, again, the A is still going to have a chance to get open, but that outside corner may be able to make a play just because you don't have really good spacing between those two receivers. So like I said, when we're running it out of an alignment where we created ourselves, we really want to make sure we have that outside guy on a comeback to again just make better spacing for that A route to get wide open over the top for an easy touchdown. If you've made it to the end of this video, odds are you're serious about becoming a better Madden player, and we're here to help. On our website at HuddleGG, $9.95 a month unlocks all of our full game plans created by some of the best Madden players in the world. You'll also have access to our private Discord where Madden pros will answer your questions and help take your game to the next level. Have a great day.